come in here like a
Alright.
Quite.
This lady eats her house. Oh boy. Alright, let's lock in, chat. We're gonna have to mentally prepare for this one.
2-year-old Patrice has a rare eating disorder.
So right now I'm picking up a knife to go and dig the wall. It's hard work digging a hole in the wall.
Oh my.
So most days I eat brick.
Brick?
Walls have different tastes and I have preferences as to which walls I prefer to eat. It's meant to go in my mouth, just like any other food.
It's not meant to
Has
go
a
in your mouth.
condition, pica, which is a compulsion to eat anything that isn't food.
Wow, that's really a condition.
It's like
Pica.
crushed tablets, because it's got like a bitter taste.
It can be fatal, with sufferers eating everything from furniture to safety pins.
Wow.
It's definitely an addiction.
Mm.
In 15 years, Patrice has consumed a ton of brick and plaster.
A ton? 2,000 pounds of brick and plaster?
Relatively unscathed from her cravings.
Bro, she's sweeping it off the
Her
floor.
preferred plaster comes from her childhood home.
I don't particularly like the brick
Please say
in the
you-
house I'm living in at the moment. So I tend to go to my grandmother's house and dig out her brick.
It's not even your walls you digging out, it's your grandma's?
And I enjoy the flavour better.
Pause. But, wow.
Patrice's supplies from her grandma's house are running low.
Hey grandma, just here to steal a piece of your wall today.
So
Like,
Patrice has
what
to make
the?
a regular 2-hour pilgrimage to her grandma's, much to her husband Calvin's disapproval.
I've known her since primary school actually, and then years later we met back online and we
Ask the
started talking,
husband, huh?
and it all went from there.
They were a few months into the relationship when Calvin made a shocking discovery.
This was in our old place where we was living. There's a hole in our bedroom door where a shelving broke, but the wall was broken.
I kept it a secret. I kind of did it behind his back. There were a couple holes in the room we were staying in, but he put it down to wear and tear. He didn't know I was eating wall.
I tried to open the door, but I accidentally hit her with the door because she was behind it. So now I was thinking like, what's going on?
You ain't know she was eating walls. So you was just tasting her chalk mouth.
I've never met.
You was tasting
or known
chalk mouth and
anyone
never put two and two
to
together.
eat
The walls got holes looking like rats chewing on it.
something you eat.
And she got chalk mouth.
So it was.
And you said it's wear and tear. Come on now, gang.
Well, I'm worried about
You
the
lied.
long-term effects, like the teeth.
He just knew he couldn't pull nobody else.
Possibly hurt her gums or jawline or something, you know, something that it could damage. And then we're talking lower into the body, you know, into the bowels and whatnot. I mean, it could damage her insides.
I feel like I'm getting nearer to home. Being close to the brick is like being close to home.
Mm.
There's one more thing I need. Food bag. So let's have a look for it. Put bits of brick in there so I can take it home with me.
Every week, Patrice makes a 2-hour round trip to her grandma's house to stock up on her favourite walls.
2 hours just to go dig the walls off? You go 2 hours to eat walls, bruh. Oh my
I like
gosh.
this taste in particular. A bit chalky. Yeah, I enjoy it. It's an addictive, like crunch. A bit succulent at the same time.
Ain't nothing succulent about wall.
And I get this boost, like I feel better.
Oh my gosh.
Once
Oh
once
my
all the
gosh.
pieces are finished and I get to the bottom of the bag and there's dust, I will eat the dust. So none of it goes to waste really.
Like you just tearing up your grandmama house. Is she cool with it? It's me. You not coming back to my crib. Give me
Wish I
that
could take
key.
the whole wall with me, but there you go. Very comforting.
Like what the?
Patrice suffers from the condition pica. She started eating plaster in her teens when she was living with her grandparents. and her past could be a clue to what's behind her behaviour.
I was raised by both grandparents. My mother was a singer when I was about 2. She was touring a lot, and she went on to go and start another family. I went through life feeling that I wasn't good enough, and that depression turned into an addiction, and eating the brick became self-soothing for me, I would say.
I'm sorry to hear that, but that's not it.